Hey there, it's Nick.
And it's Leah.
Real quick thing before we get going. Did you know that we have a new benefit on Patreon?
I did know.
Yes. So if you want an ad-free version of our show, you, of course, can continue signing up for Wolves Plus exclusively on Apple Podcasts. But you can now get the same benefit when you join us on Patreon as a moon howler or higher.
A moon howler. I want to be a moon howler. I am a moon howler.
You are a moon howler. Yes. Yes. You are the very definition. You're the model moon howler.
Boy, do I moon howl. Also, you're not only getting the ad-free version, you're also getting all of our Patreon content.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's tons of bonus content, which you've never seen if you haven't joined us on Patreon. So please either join us on Wolves Plus through Apple Podcasts or join us on Patreon.
Come moon howl.
Hey there, it's Nick.
And it's Leah.
So this is our anniversary, Leah. This is our 6th anniversary.
I mean, it's insane, Nick.
Which is iron. The gift I should give you, the material that's associated with 6 years is iron. So there you go.
I mean, that sounds very Game of Thrones.
So as Leah and I were thinking about what should we do for this? I came across a episode in the archives that never aired. And I'm not actually really sure why we recorded this. This was like a test episode. This was not actually a real episode. This was just sort of to see how the music worked, I think. I don't think this was ever meant to be an episode.
I mean, you said it was the 3rd episode.
Well, in my files, it's marked as episode 3. But there was another episode that is actually episode 3.
I mean, and when you listen to it, you're like, oh, this is episode 3. This is fresh Leah and Nick.
Yeah, no, this is very early. And yeah, you could definitely tell our style has evolved.
I mean, so much.
But the basics are there. I mean, the template of the show exists. It's all there. All the pieces are there. But it's sort of like, you know how lasagna is better the next day?
I love it when it's warm, when it just comes out.
No, but lasagna, when
it seeps in.
It needs a seep and all the flavors need to kind of melt. Go with this, Leah, this metaphor.
I just got so hungry that I was like, I could eat it now.
But there are certain things that do need a little time to sort of marinate, soak up the juices, have the flavors mellow. And I think our show has done that. And so this is just a fresh lasagna.
And I mean, Nick and I's relationship has deepened so much.
Oh, for sure. Yes. Also, the amuse-bouche in this is actually an amuse-bouche we did 2 years later. And I think both of us had just forgotten that we had talked about it before.
And when I listened to it, I was like, oh, wow. And then we thought it would be really fun to share with our audience so you guys can remember from whence we came.
Yes. And I love that this is something that has just never aired. Nobody's ever heard it before.
We did delete one question.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. There was one question that was just a little boob heavy. I would say too much.
It was a lot. I was like, wow. I mean, this is like a 10-minute conversation.
Well, the question was how to ask somebody if you like their bra. Like if you saw a stranger, oh, I like your bra. Are you allowed to ask oh, where'd you get your bra?
Yeah.
But it just went on for too long.
I mean, it was like a saga.
So, and turns out, no, you just can't ask. I'll just bottom line it for you.
Although I was committed to finding a way to ask.
Yes. So, we're teasing our audience with this question that they'll never hear later.
Well, it was just, if somebody wants to write in and ask us again, we'd handle it in a different way.
That's true. Yeah, we would probably be more delicate about it. Yes. Yeah. So, listeners, if you're curious how to ask somebody if you like their bra, where they got it, let us know. We'll put it back in the hopper. So I think it's fun, though. I think it's great to see that we've grown so much. And I also like that our show really, it started out of the gate pretty complete. All the pieces were there.
It's very organized.
Yeah. So I really like that. Okay, we kind of came out of the gate with a something, and then we've just polished it as time went on. So we hope you enjoy this episode 3 unairing, whatever this thing is.
The unveiling of an unheard.
Never before heard. Yes.
Never before heard. Probably for a good reason.
Yeah. Luckily it's short.
It's short, so you guys don't have to put up with it for too long.
So enjoy. Do you clap when an airplane lands? Do you hold a teacup like it's a handgun? Do you trap people in conversation at a party? Were you raised by wolves? Let's find out.
Here are things that can make it better when we have to live together. We can all use a little help. Some people don't ask themselves, were
everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Nick Layton, and by my side today, Leah Bonema.
Hello.
So let's get right to it with our amuse-bouche.
Yes.
Leah, do you know the right way to hold a teacup?
I know that you know that I don't,
I have seen your
you
Instagram.
saw a picture of it and it has been a thorn. I didn't know it was wrong.
Oh, it's really wrong. So for those who do not follow Leah on Instagram, she has this photo where she is basically holding a teacup like it's a handgun.
How great that I know how to hold a handgun, though.
It's scary, actually. A little bit.
Who's going to be your friend in the apocalypse?
Valid. Yes, that is valid. We will not be asking permission for anything during the apocalypse. So you basically are pulling the trigger on this teacup. And for those who cannot see us recording, Leah is trying to demonstrate with her hands what is happening with
That
the
is true.
teacup.
That is how I held it.
So the correct way to do this is to not treat a teacup like it's a handgun. If you're not going to pull the trigger with your thumb on the hammer, you want to pinch the cup on the side. Here's a teacup I'm showing Leah a teacup.
He's holding a teacup.
You pinch the side, and then with your index finger and thumb finger, you kind of go through the hole there.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, the correct thing.
I think maybe we could post a picture with this episode online of the correct way to hold it.
Yeah, we'll do some.
And also the alternative way to hold it if you're more of a thumb person.
Well, if you're a thumb person, it's wrong. So if you have your thumb on the top, this is incorrect.
Okay.
And just so we're all clear, no pinky out. Always keep your pinky in.
Okay.
I feel like you sound so defeated.
I'm learning it.
Thanks, Leah.
No problem.
And after the break, there's much more Raised by Wolves to come. Stay tuned. And now it's time for Intermezzo.
Intermezzo.
So this episode is brought to you by Quince. So Leah, what is Quince?
Quince is luxury essentials that feel effortless and look polished.
So what'd you get, Leah?
So it was a hard choice. There were multiple things that I wanted. But I got it, and I'm very happy with it. I have received it. I got 100% European linen button front dress.
Okay, and how is it?
I love it. It's mid-calf, all the way buttoned down the front, which I feel is very classy, with a tie belt and then cute little sleeves and a little collar. I love it.
So elevate your fall wardrobe essentials with Quince. Go to quince.com/WYRBW for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/WYRBW to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/WYRBW. And now it's time for Intermezzo.
Intermezzo.
So this episode is brought to you by Quince. So Leah, what is Quince?
Quince is luxury essentials that feel effortless and look polished.
So what'd you get, Leah?
So it was a hard choice. There were multiple things that I wanted. But I got it, and I'm very happy with it. I have received it. I got 100% European linen button front dress.
Okay, and how is it?
I love it. It's mid-calf, all the way buttoned down the front, which I feel is very classy, with a tie belt and then cute little sleeves and a little collar. I love it.
So elevate your fall wardrobe essentials with Quince. Go to quince.com/WYRBW for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/WYRBW to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/WYRBW. And we're back. And now I want to talk about when you are at a cocktail party and you are stuck with the world's most boring person and you want to get out of this conversation. What do you do?
You have to go to the bathroom.
That's it for you?
Yeah. I feel like that way it's not personal. Or you'd be like, I have to do a quick walk around the room for a business. Is this a party?
For a business.
For business.
I have a business.
I have to just do a quick say thank you to everybody.
Yeah, I think polite, would you excuse me, is good. But sometimes there's no way to sort of interject that into the conversation if they're really dominating the conversation.
Well, that's when you have to pee. Oh, you got to do a face so it's believable. Oh,
very sudden.
yeah, it's happening right now.
Okay. I feel like that works better for you than for most of the population.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I can't fake a sudden, urgent, non-negotiable bathroom run.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you could. You just be like, And then you just sort of have to like all of a sudden stiffen up. So it's like your whole body is.
And you were twitching as you did that too.
And you just be like, oh my goodness. And then people are like, oh, go.
So,
And then you just never walk back to that side of the room again.
okay, that's an option. Something I do, which I think is very handy, especially if it's like a networking business event, is you ask them for their business card. Because that kind of gives like a nice break in the conversation. And then you can transition from the business card to, oh, so nice to meet you. Hope to see you again.
Oh, that's good.
Right? So I like a nice business card. If they do not have a business card, then your plan is foiled. And then you are sort of giving the sense that you care more than you really did. But it's good if you think they have business cards.
You could say, oh, then let me give you mine.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, then you have to go back to my P plan.
It always comes back to the P plan. Another thing I try and do is going to a secondary location. Should never do that for kidnappers.
Yeah, it's like, I thought that was a no.
But when it comes to this, it's a yes. So you want to invite them to like, oh, come with me to the bar.
But aren't you trying to get away from them?
Yeah, but when you go to a secondary location with them, it gives you more opportunity to pawn them off on somebody else.
Oh, evil.
Right? So you want to have co-conspirators.
Okay.
Similarly, if you go to a party with a buddy, you want to like have your buddy help you out.
Right.
So you should always keep your eye on your buddy.
Right.
Too, to see if they need help.
I think it's great.
Okay. Another way to think about it is, what can you get out of this? Is leaving this boring person so horrible? Is this an opportunity for you to like practice material?
Oh, I don't practice material on people.
No?
No. But sometimes it's people have very interesting things that I think you just have to coax it out of them because they don't know how to talk about themselves.
No, I think some people are inherently boring.
I'd like to believe that somewhere inside of them.
No, there are people that are just boring.
Or you can always drop a really inappropriate smidgen of conversation and see what happens.
Such as?
One time I was at a party and I can't actually say this out loud because you'll never be my friend again. But I said something, I actually didn't even mean it as inappropriate. I just thought it was interesting. Cleared the room. And then I was like, I guess these weren't my people.
I feel like this is not safe for this podcast, whatever anecdote you're about to say.
It was a medical thing that I was just wondering it ever happened to anybody. And
Turns out
nobody
no.
wanted to talk about it.
Okay. So that's a good strategy. If the P thing doesn't work, discuss inappropriate medical procedures.
Yeah, people go so fast.
Okay. Good to know. I think also it's important to note that the boring thing works both ways. And that you could be the boring one and you could be the one trapping others.
That's so true.
So I think you have to be very sensitive to whether or not someone has to go to the bathroom urgently in front of you. And if that's just an excuse or not, or if that's a signal that you're being really boring.
Sometimes you're just incompatible talkers. You're not going to be boring to other people, but with the two of you, it's not going to work.
So after the break, we're going to take questions from the wilderness. Stay tuned. And now it's time for an intermezzo.
Intermezzo.
So this episode is brought to you by Acorns. So Leah, what is Acorns?
Acorns is a financial wellness app that helps you invest for your future, save for tomorrow, and spend smarter today.
That's right. Acorns makes it easy to start doing more with your money. In fact, you can start automatically investing with just your spare change.
And I love that because it feels like, investing feels so overwhelming. You're like, I have to have a bunch of money to invest. It's like, nope, you can just use your spare change.
So sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $5 bonus investment. Join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $25 billion with Acorns. Head to acorns.com/WYRBW or download the Acorns app to get started.
Read the disclaimers, Nick.
Okay. Paid non-client endorsement compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/WYRBW. And now it's time for an intermezzo.
Intermezzo.
So this episode is brought to you by Wayfair. And as summer winds down, get back into a routine you love with Wayfair. So they sent you a gift card, Leah. So you did a little shopping. What did you get?
There's so many choices in different categories. So you got to figure out, what category do I want? I mean, you could literally get anything on there. What I went for, Nick,
Yeah.
I got new oven mitts because I find oven mitts, a lot of them, they're too hard. You're like, I need some mobility. And some of them are not hard enough. So these look like the perfect oven mitt.
You're like the Goldilocks of oven mitts over there.
Except I wouldn't break into somebody else's house.
Okay. That's the distinction.
I would just go to Wayfair.
Fair enough.
Goldilocks should have just gone to Wayfair. Let me just say that now. She would have found what she wanted.
So you can get organized, refreshed, and back to routine for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. And we're back, and now is the time where we take some questions from you, our audience in the wilderness.
So exciting.
So the first is it okay to clap when an airplane lands?
I really am split down the middle on this. So I'm going to leave it to you.
Wait, how are you split? No is the answer.
Because some people are just really enthusiastic people, and I want to support them in being happy.
But that's not what etiquette is.
But maybe they're making the pilot feel nice.
The pilot, chances are, cannot hear the passengers clapping.
Maybe they can.
Okay.
So you think it's a definite no?
It is a definite no. Like, I don't clap when my Uber arrives at my
I
apartment.
may do that.
You may do that. No. I mean, I think this only even happens for vacation destinations. I've only had this happen on an airplane when I was landing in New Orleans. I've never had this happen landing in Frankfurt.
Right.
Like, this is not like oh, yay, we're at our business trip. So I think it has to do with the destination.
I had it happen on an emergency landing. And that's because we were all clapping because we weren't dead. That's what that was.
I guess that is one of the few occasions when it's fine. Like being glad you're not dead.
Yeah. I think if you're glad you're not dead, you're welcome to clap.
Okay, that's a fair exception. And the other exception, I guess, if it's like an inaugural route, like this is the first flight from Sydney to New York.
Yep.
Or it's like the pilot's last flight ever before retiring.
Yes.
I don't know how we would know that as passengers unless he announced that.
And I wouldn't want it to be announced if it was their first. I'm going to tell that. If there's any pilots out there, don't announce it. We don't want to know.
But that would fall in the same category as, oh, I'm glad we didn't die.
Yeah, that was true. Then we would clap.
So yeah, don't clap, I think is just the answer. Like,
okay.
I mean, yeah, no, please don't.
I feel like if you want to celebrate happiness, do you?
No. So do you have a question for us out there? Oh, yes, you do. And there's lots of ways you can get those questions to us. Visit our website, wereyouRaisedByWolves.com, or you can email us, ask@wereyouRaisedByWolves.com, or you can leave us a voicemail or send a text message to...
Which is the funnest, probably.
We think it's the most fun. So send that to 267-CALL-RBW. That's 267-CALL-RBW. And we're not in Philadelphia. That's just like the phone number we were able to get. So send in your questions. And there's more Raised by Wolves to come. Stay tuned. So what have we learned today?
I feel like we've learned a lot about our relationship.
I think we have definitely learned a lot about each other. Yeah. I don't know how helpful we've been to the audience, but I definitely know that you are happy to clap on an airplane.
I'm not going to clap, but I feel fine letting other people clap if that's how they express their... A lot of people are anxious, and if that makes them feel better, okay.
Yeah, no, you got to keep that inside. Keep that inside. Well, thank you, Leah.
Thank you.
This was a treat.
I feel good.
And thank you out there for listening. If I had your address, I'd send you a handwritten thank you note on my hand-engraved social stationery. Please subscribe and rate us on iTunes and follow us on all the social medias. Send us your questions to our website, wereyouRaisedByWolves.com. And now, hopefully nobody will ask, were you raised by wolves? See you next time. Now it's time for Intermezzo.
Intermezzo.
So this episode is brought to you by Earth Breeze. So Leah, what is Earth Breeze?
Earth Breeze is detergent sheets.
That's right. They're free from harsh chemicals like optical brighteners, dyes, parabens, phosphates, and preservatives.
Because it turns out that most popular detergents are packed with harsh chemicals that can irritate your skin, mess up your hormones, and cause allergic reactions.
And what's great is that because it's just a lightweight pre-measured sheet that dissolves in the wash to clean your clothes, you're not dealing with heavy plastic jugs, and there's no mess, and no harsh chemical residue.
And it's also great because then you're not throwing out big plastic jugs into the environment.
So if you're looking for a powerful clean without harsh chemicals, try Earth Breeze.
And it's easy to switch because if you're not completely satisfied, they have an amazing money-back guarantee.
So right now, you can try Earth Breeze for up to 40% off, plus 4 free gifts at earthbreeze.com/WYRBW. That's earthbreeze.com/WYRBW for 40% off, plus 4 free gifts. Oh, Leah, one more thing.
What?
Have you signed up for Patreon yet?
I have.
Me too. You out there, have you signed up for Patreon yet? No? Well, go to our website, wereyouRaisedByWolves.com. click on monthly membership, check it out, because we would really appreciate it if you'd support our show.
We love your support.
We would. So please do that, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.